I'm Joanna, and this is Next, a weekly vlog where I talk about singing and what's coming up next. You can subscribe to my channel right here on YouTube by clicking the subscribe button, or you can follow me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Joanna Moffett Soprano, JohannaMoffitt Soprano, or you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Joanna Moffett, same spelling. I'm not gonna lie, it was a tough week for me. I had a cold. And then Friday night, we had a fatal shooting here in Rogers Park, right outside of my favorite bar. And all I could think was about all of the people that I love who live and work and walk by there and go there. And I have been a little freaked out. Well, I went into my coaching with the Lycée Française on Saturday morning, just kind of dark and down. I couldn't sleep Friday night. I was with a few friends of mine who, we were all worried about the staff at Rogers Park Social, which, is understandable because they were the first line basically after a woman who was shot went down. They made sure she was okay and called the police and all that stuff. I went into the coaching on Saturday morning just feeling really heavy. And every week I ask the students to tell me something that stands out in their mind about their week. And it doesn't have to be good or bad or just something that comes into their head, because it's really about bonding with each other and learning about themselves at that point in the theater experience. When it came to my turn, I shared about that sadness that I was feeling because someone was killed in our neighborhood on Friday night. And the student standing next to me said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you want a hug?" And I was like, "Well, thank you." And it touched me so much. There's just something to be said for this artistic community, no matter how old or how young you are. And it's really wonderful to be part of a community that is so caring and so positive in spite of terrible things that happen. So I just wanted to say thank you to my community for supporting and loving me for all of my years. I want to apologize to my friends and family in Western New York. I will not be singing on the Homecoming Gala on the 20th, and I didn't know until recently. So I still look forward to seeing you at the 22nd concert at 2:30 p.m. at St. John's Grace. I'm so excited to be singing my one-woman skiki with Jim Welch at the piano, and I cannot wait to see all of your faces. It's going to be so much fun. It's one of my favorite shows that we do. It's been so wonderful to revisit the music and revisit the text and enjoy the silliness of the story. So I'm so excited to get to see you and be part of my Buffalo community. When I return on the 23rd, the Harris Theater is having their first mix at 6. It's at 6 o'clock at the Harris Theater downtown in Chicago. So please, if you are available, come by. It's $10. There's going to be an amazing dance troupe and I'll be out there. So please come join me. It'll be really fun. November 2nd, I'm singing with my church choir at Northminster Presbyterian Church. There are some students coming from Germany to join us as an exchange, and I'm really excited. We're doing this Bach piece. I spoke about it in my last Next. Gottes Zeit ist die allerbeste Zeit, which is BWV 106. Check it out. It is gorgeous, but I'm really excited to get to sing this with them. It is such a meaningful piece. Please come on the 2nd. It is just a spectacular night. November 21st, I'll be singing on A Boy and His Dream Foundation Gala. I'm really excited about this because this foundation brings food and supplies and playgrounds to Nigeria. Their work is really rooted in community and care. So getting to help them fundraise is a real joy for me. So November 21st, I will give you the details when I have them. I was asked last week to introduce my puppies. So this is George. Say hi, George. George is a Chihuahua Yorkie mix. She's 3 years old. and she weighs about 3 pounds. She loves to sing while I'm singing. She howls relentlessly. The way that I got her to come over now was by singing to her, so she really so if I'm singing, especially something high, she will come over and howl at me. She could be anywhere in the house and she will just come over and run over. So her favorite thing to do is to sit on my lap. Her second favorite thing to do is to bark at giant dogs that she doesn't know that she's tiny in comparison to. This is Charlie. Charlie was my first dog. She is a poodle. She's a toy poodle. She weighs about 13 pounds. She is mostly hair. And her eyes are in there somewhere, I promise. Wait, you can see them. There they are. She is the sweetest girl ever. Charlie is 4 years old. And she was napping, or else I would show you a bunch of her tricks. She's kind of confused right now. But I got her as a special gift from my friends Corey and Manny. Corey's mom's dog was having puppies, and I had told him that I was thinking about getting a dog. Corey is the director of the first show that I did in Chicago, and during that time, his mom's dog was about to have puppies, and so he said, well, you know, usually there's only 2 in litters, but if there's a third one, because toys are small, if there's a third one, do you want the dog? And I said, well, yeah, like, please. And that's how I got Charlie. Charlie's full name is Charlie Yames. She's named after my brother's nicknames. So that's Charlie. She's that big fluffy fluff. George is named after the nickname that my mom calls me. Which way did you go, George? Which way did you go? Which way? That's all I have for next this week. See you on Monday. Next.